Alright everybody, sound off. A Groove Balrog here. Who do we got at the table with us?
Juberall up and in.
Midnight Star.
Destroyer of Worlds, Captain Master Smith.
Captain Masty Smith. He's one of our regulars who hasn't been very regular only because his actual debut, this is a weird time future loop, he's going to debut on the Nostalgia Factory, so be ready for that when it comes up. First we got the What Are You Playing round. Juberall, you're first. What you been playing?
Basically just Dead Rising 2 since I beat Dead Rising 1. Main points that I like about it, the improvements on between the first one and the second one is the fact that the survivors actually aren't that hard to take back to the room. You know, you give them weapons, you keep on calling, they don't just stop in front of a bunch of zombies and say, help me. They actually shoot zombies, hit them, and run towards you when you call, you know. The other improvement, just more of an added feature, which is kind of cool, that you can mix weapons together and this and that in all the rooms. And also the fact that it's set in Vegas, not a mall. I mean, the mall is kind of cool the idea-wise from seeing Dawn of the Dead, but I guess the colors and this and that, it just didn't stand out. The environment didn't grab me. While being in Vegas, I guess more flashy and everything. Yeah, you know, it's a lot cooler. And you have you could even use the slot machines, put money in there and gamble. You know, even with zombies around you, it's kind of stupid, but you can do that.
Does that actually pay off?
Yeah, there is something I see in Game Facts that if you play a certain amount of times, you'll automatically win. Yeah. And you know, and then basically after that you go to another one because you know you'll start losing after that.
Wow. Okay.
But other than that, if you like the first one, I say, you know, go out and get it. If you didn't like the first one mainly because of the survivors, I say definitely get this one because there's similarities with the time events. But, you know, slightly better graphics and basically cool weapons.
Oh, okay. Next on the table, Captain Masty Smith.
Threw me for a loop there.
Oh,
I am playing LA Noire currently. Definitely an interestingly fun game. The facial animations are scary in a good way.
Rockstar!
It is pretty much a case-solving mystery game, but it's a driving story. You pretty much play case by case, and it's very interesting to follow, of course, since they've been great with characters in their last, I don't know, 3 or 4 games. It's still fun to watch the character and supporting cast more so than anything else. It's a very story-driven game. There is some action, like some fisticuffs, and there is a simple action shooting, but that's really bare bones. It's really meant for you to be thinking, for you case solving, a la Phoenix Wright type of setup type of games. But there is some glitch sometimes. I mean, like there is times when the facial animations don't, how great they are, don't work, and they get stuck in some really, you know, parable policy looks. And then the only other thing is sometimes I'm driving and the city hasn't loaded and I get stuck in the road.
Oh. So is it really like a Phoenix Wright with guns, or how would you give it? Thumbs up, thumbs down? What is it?
I definitely, for now, I'm only in the middle of the game, give it a thumbs up. It does have that noir pack they're trying to do with there are current cases and they're doing flashbacks. And there's definitely an overturn of like the Black Dahlia stuff, and for any history buffs, it's a lot of fun, such as myself.
But also it's more of if you're more for a game for the story, not if you want a mindless action or something, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, cool. I can't wait to play this on my PS3. I just got it. It's new. I'm sorry.
It's lame.
The PlayStation Network is still down, and that sucks.
And
Midnight
the Xbox
Star.
That, right?
Yeah.
Xbox Live.
And then I have to pay to go online with that.
I know.
Oh, Midnight Star. How are you today?
Not bad, not bad.
Okay. Yeah. So what's been in your PS3?
My PS3? What about my PC lately?
What's been in your PC?
Well, Portal 2.
So
I beat the crap out of that game. I played the developer commentary.
He beat it on the first day.
What?
Yeah, I did.
Oh crap, you did?
No, I didn't. It was actually the 3rd day. But yeah, I like that game a lot. But
I have too many concubines to beat games in 3 days.
And I heard that game is really good at co-op, which I haven't done yet, but I'm gonna get around to. But also,
are you waiting for us for that one?
Yes.
Okay.
You may not want to. I'm gonna kill you on purpose.
Please don't. But like now, I'm also playing like Hydrophobia. I think it's an Xbox game that was on the Xbox Live, but they transferred it to PC. I don't think they make a lot of games like that. Like that game. I might only at the beginning of it, but I really like that game a lot.
Did you
What's
play?
hydrophobia? Because Portal, I mean, everyone knows, even me, what Portal is from all the advertisements, this and that. What's hydrophobia about? What is it?
Hydrophobia is about like you play a woman. I can't remember her name, but
Great game. I was just kidding.
But yeah, like she's put in a situation, and she's just trying to find her way out, and that's how far I've gotten. But like it has something to do with
Well, what's the game mechanics of it? How does it work?
Water, death.
Yeah.
Water, death.
You don't like the water.
Oh.
It's like Sonic, but with a woman.
Oh. That's a nice description to say. Okay.
Her name wouldn't happen to be Chell, would it?
No, and she's not. Anyways,
Yeah.
I recommend both games. Portal more so. That Portal's really good. Portal's really good.
I'm
I
gonna.
love puzzles and everything like that, right? And the
But it's
comedy.
also very funny too. Like
It's
I've never met anybody who didn't say that game wasn't fun.
I'm gonna go ahead and give another shout out for Hydrophobia only because the developers took what was bad about the first game, updated it, re-recorded dialogue, and did it for free. And they still charge the same price they did for it as it when it launched. Gotta give them some props there.
Actually, didn't they price it even lower like when it first launched?
Yeah, actually they did.
Yeah, they gave a
priced it
discount.
lower.
And
Yeah,
then,
Valve can take some lessons without stuff like that.
Them in their $80 DLC store. Oh yeah. I'm watching. You,
so,
yeah, take a look in the Portal store sometime.
no, but all that stuff is
Well, there's a
optional.
DLC.
I
for
know it's
80?
optional. All downloadable content is optional. We're having an argument online. Oh yeah. Getting heated here, folks. I guess on my side of things, I just finished playing Limbo and Mirror's Edge. Both of those games graphically took me in. Whether I'm doing parkour or getting my head chopped off in Limbo, you know, being a little kid and all, it's a little gruesome, but they're both more than solid platformers. They really are. And Mirror's Edge especially, because it's just, I don't know. I never really thought I'd see the day where you'd see like a first-person parkour game, and it's done so well too. It's a little on the short side, but hell, I bought it for $5, so I'm not complaining.
Damn you, Valve.
Yeah, this is always Valve's fault. But
I have no hatred for Mr. Game. He is my.
But as far as it goes, I give both of them thumbs up. They're both captivating. Limbo has its own artistic style, which is very creepy, but it pulls you in. And Mirror's Edge, that sort of spoke for itself. But as far as it goes, next on the news, we got a Dragon Age 3 leak on Twitter. As far as it knows, they said one of the senior staff said, "Oh, we're looking for an exceptional level designer." Apparently, they're hiring for that, and I was like, "Well, they might need one because you know there's a little bit of a repeatable environment to number 2. If everybody remembers that."
It's true.
Yeah. I'm sorry, we got Master Smith here. He's played through it a couple times. He makes so many characters and really gets into it. You do. What did you think of Dragon Age 2? I liked it.
I like the Dragon Age 2 too. I think a lot of people's complaints are just, you know, elitists getting the way they are when the first game comes out.
Or something.
Yeah.
It's nitpicking. It's an interesting fact that because it's actually just really focusing on a character, the character-driven story instead of the story. A lot of people are like, oh, there's no plot. Well, the point is you're following a character. It's setting you up for probably a bigger story plot, and of course, Fireword knows how to do its story plots for next game. But it just focuses on one character and his interactions with the people around him, and that little story and how he's getting to where he's going to be, or
Also-
she, depending on what character you mean.
But also, though, isn't Dragon Age 2 happens before Dragon Age 1?
No,
It actually
Well-
happens. It actually started at the same time.
starts as
But Dragon Age 2 ends way after the first one. Way after the first one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so. But as far as I don't know. That's like, I heard a lot of complaints about people talking about, oh, they changed the combat. I don't really feel it changed so much as
Not
they
at
just
all.
they just sped it up to make it seem like you're doing.
It makes it look like you're doing a lot more than you are.
Yeah, it's
Same.
It's kind
It's
of
the
more
same
into
thing.
the combat.
it's
and
keeping
thing.
it's keeping it interesting looking. You're really fighting at the same speed as you did in the first game, give or take some grunts that have that are like one
But
hit.
didn't you say
kills.
that's something you like about it? Because before it's like you walk to something and you do one swing, you're like, eh.
Yeah, you just
know.
sort of hobble over, but yeah.
Now it actually looks cooler, the combat.
Yeah, but the game's still cool either way. But Dragon Age 3 is underway because it's sold well enough, and they're hiring to take into account all the complaints they had before.
I'm pretty sure BioWare would put out any game regardless. They have enough money to make any game fail and then make a good game afterwards.
I know, but,
Objections,
like,
Midnight Star?
I don't know. It's just that, like, I mean, do we have to make 3 of everything? Didn't BioWare made Mass Effect, right?
Yeah.
That was a planned trilogy, though.
Okay, but
Wait,
Dragon
what
Age the
about-
same way,
No, Dragon Age became a plan.
right?
And it may be even more than a trilogy. It looks like, because that game, Mass Effect is based on the character and his story, that being, or his or her story being Shepard, 3-part story.
Shepard.
Dragon Age is set in a world where there's enough things going on, you're not following the same character every game. So they can go all the way up to Dragon Age 8 if they feel like it, just because they invented a world that's interesting, not a character to follow.
That's true. That's true. But I just hope, yeah.
No, isn't there even Devil May Cry? There was, 1, 2, 3, and then there's going to be a 4 now?
No, 4 already came out.
Or 4
Came out
came out,
forever
okay, so now 5.
So, I don't know. 3 is the thing to hang on to nowadays. Even we do it with movies now, too.
No, what about Parts of the Caribbean? 1, 2, 3, and now 4.
Yeah.
This is a
Yeah.
game show.
Yeah, but people like Penelope Cruz and people. And women
A
like
game
her.
show.
It's more of, but regardless,
Let's
what it
talk
is
about Stranger
is
Times video
if
game.
they-
Let's continue.
If they know it can make money, they're gonna make more of them.
Of course.
That's a discussion that I have enough clout
Yeah.
on for later. Anyway.
Okay, so who's excited for APB Reloaded?
I am.
Oh,
I actually am. Boom. I actually am. The game has. I have to admit, the game had a lot of hangups when it first came out, and everybody knows that that whole debacle that was APB when it was first released. But I actually liked the concept of the game, and I played the game for a while when it first came out, and I actually liked the game. I mean, I just thought that when the game first came out, that eventually they were gonna fix everything, and then they just made it a complete waste of my money. But still,
as much as they had yet to improve on, it was still fun to drive around with 4 of your friends in a car and just blow crap up.
yeah.
Which is pretty much all I did all day.
Yeah, that was really much all there was.
And I hit people a lot.
And there's also Age of Conan recently went free to play as well, and that's another game that I'm just like.
Yeah, that sort of sucks. Only for people that already paid, I don't know how many months in advance to play that game.
Yeah, pretty much.
Because we're playing it right now on the anniversary, but I don't know. How do you guys feel about that? Because there's a lot of games lately that are paid MMOs that are going free, or doing that hybrid. You can have a premium subscription. Or...
It depends on the game. I really like Age of Conan. I'm playing it myself, and I was like, why did I stop playing this game? And I remember then that I didn't have a computer that could run it very well. But I really like that game. That game is different, and it tells. I don't know. The whole experience is really, it's well done. I think it's really well done. Really well done.
When it comes to I love Age of Conan, but I also actually read Robert E. Howard's book, so that's a whole different story in itself. But definitely, I would only really be upset when paid MMOs go to free. It's, again, how much time investment. I've been playing City of Heroes for I don't know how long. I've probably given them over $500 for months I've played that, and all of a sudden they go free. I'm gonna be very upset, and I don't care. That's annoying. But the hybrid stuff I don't mind. I mean, you decide to pay if you want. Just like downloadable content is optional. You can optionalize to have more of the game. If not, play free, because Conan's good enough for you to play at probably bare bones. That if you just want something on there that's gonna be fun with your friends, it's not a problem.
Yeah.
Well, since we were there from the beginning, how do you guys feel the fact that APB got shut down 3 months into its lifespan?
I laughed. There was a time that I did not even care about missions that myself and another one of our regulars here went ahead and just drove around in cars running into people. That's pretty much it. Just kept screwing up everyone else's chases.
I'm sorry.
We were
Wasn't there something
we
else
were
with
just
the stacking
we were
of
trolling on an
cars?
MMO. Oh yeah. There was someone would always mass up intersections with cars and they'd dance on top of them, and then I'd blow them up because I'd shoot the cars.
No, that one will be Shiloh. He's not here for this one.
But other games like Warhammer Online and what's that other game? I forget what it's called. But games like that, Warhammer, I heard it was disappointing to people. So
Is Aeon gonna be free to play or
no,
Okay,
the subscriber base is doing really well actually.
Alright,
Yeah.
let's continue.
But yeah, that's about all we got today. I mean, as far as we go, we just hope this doesn't become a continuing trend. But
Don't worry, I'll keep these guys in check.
better.
I have a Warhammer to take care of it myself.
Nasty Smith is out for people. So we got A Groove Balrog,
Jubal Roll.
Midnight Star.
I gotta say my name again? Oh,
Yes.
damn.
whole
Captain Master
thing.
Smith.
And we
Destroy our
are
world.
out.
Potatoes.
Until next time, guys, go for broke.
And banana hammocks.
Is it a battle cry or something?